This is Marc Randolph. He is the co-founder of Netflix. In 1997, a man named Marc Randolph enjoyed a nice rented movie and forgot to return it. He took his fine and thought of a company named Netflix, in which you can return the movie or video game on the day that you select.
This is the creation that changed the business of rentable movies. He began at Hamilton College in New York, where he received his Bachelor of Arts degree.
After college, he was on the founding team of half a dozen other successful startups in the e-commerce, media, enterprise software, and portable device markets, all of which went on to IPOs and other liquidity events.
He was also the co-founder of Integrity QA, Visioneer, Micro Warehouse, and Mac User Magazine.
After going down sharply at the peak of Blockbuster, Netflix has been increasing 3 or more % every year, even after the departure of Marc Randolph.
It has been the top in the business after the closing of Blockbuster, earning the most money it had in years.
Blockbuster was one big problem Marc had to compete against because of the closeout and big sales they had towards the end of the company.
This almost put Netflix out of business because of the customers they lost.
Another challenge they faced was the start of adding video game rentals to the menu of the company.
So they had to step up and take the chance in adding video games, which came out as a big success and is one of their top products in the market today.
A big problem Marc faced was the conflict involving the argument between him and his co-founder Reed Hastings.
This conflict was printed in newspapers as Reed said that he was never getting credit for making the company up.
Reed has also accused Marc on telling people the wrong story on how Netflix was made and how he came up with the idea.
This conflict went on for a year until Reed finally admitted that it was a lie that he told.
After leaving Netflix, Marc continued to go on and do great things with his community and other businesses. Marc also spends his time supporting numerous amounts of non-profit businesses.
Currently, he provides advice and sits on the advisory boards of many different high-tech startups in areas of product marketing. He is also involved with the Community Foundation of Santa Cruz County.
A big job Marc recently got was being added to the board of the company Book Renter.
Book Renter took in Marc because of the great experience he had in the renting business.
Another job Marc recently has is being on the board of a new company called Gettable.
Gettable created a website where rental stores across the Bay Area could list inventory available for rent and join the e-commerce era.
Gettable saw adding Marc Randolph as an opportunity to improve and expand the success of the renting website.
Knowing the success Marc had in the past with starting up companies, they knew adding him would help them become more popular and well known to people who rent movies and video games.
After the departure of Marc Randolph, Netflix has still been going strong and is one of the top renting companies still in the business.
Marc did a great job of setting up the company in a spot in which they would have further success and that he would then no longer be needed.
Reed Hastings, his co-founder, had taken on the company by himself but recently asked Marc to help him with a new idea.
Reed and Marc have come up with another great idea for Netflix and making it available for iPhones and iPads and other portable devices.
This new idea would allow the renter to just go on to the Netflix app and they could pick their movies or video games from there.
Netflix achieved its goal of being one of the top renting companies in the business.
Marc, being the co-founder of this successful company, has a big part in being the main reason Netflix is where they are today.
As you can see, Marc Randolph is a successful entrepreneur in creating and improving Netflix and is still helping out new companies today.
Throughout the successful career of Marc Randolph, we've seen his success, his challenges, and the risk he had to take to improve his uproaring company. In our book, Marc Randolph is one of the best entrepreneurs we've seen in the renting business for years.
Thank you for watching. This was made by Carly Perkins and
Christian Dupuy.